Welcome to my life. That is literally a mess right now. So great. I do have to say, though, now, most of this is my clothes. So, do not hate Tilo, because it is me. Say hello. Say hi. My name is Loki. Okay, life is not fun right now. We are moving to Wichita Falls, Texas. Ye freaking ha. Love you, Mom and Dad, but like, it's time for me to go. I lost my train of thought. Hey guys, so I normally don't film videos sitting down, so it's kind of awkward. I'm like trying to get used to it. I normally do like day vlogs or like when Tilo and I go somewhere, or if I'm just going somewhere with my friends, I like film all the glamorous, like fun stuff. Okay, life is not fun right now. I mean, it is fun, but like you saw what I showed you in the beginning of this. So I had to find the nicest background I could, which is still not that nice. Sorry, Tilo, but this is not how we are decorating our apartment. He knows that already. But anyways, that's not why we're here. I figured I would just do a sit down talking video. I think it's fun to have more intimate moments. So that is what we're doing today. And I figured I would talk about our life and what the next month is gonna be like. I'm gonna document it so we can make a little vlog out of it. And our life updates and all that fun stuff. I'm going crisscross applesauce, so I'm gonna get comfy. So yeah, let's get into it. Basically, what we're doing right now, as you saw, is we're packing up all of our clothes. So we're moving to Texas in a month. We're gonna try to leave August 27th or 28th. I'm gonna see how that goes because we're coming back from a trip on the 25th. So basically our whole house has to be packed up before the trip. The trip we're leaving on August 17th for the trip. So we basically have less than a month to pack up our whole lives while working. Tilo's like working basically 40 hours a week right now, and I'm working like around like 33, 34. So I'm almost working like a full-time job for my week. In our spare time, which we don't have a lot together, we're trying to pack up and get everything organized. And then we also, fun stuff, have to completely make this house beautiful so we can rent it out to a family or a couple or whoever wants to rent it. So that is what we're doing in that situation. So we have a month for that. We definitely are huge procrastinators because we have less than 30 days now. Tila's mom is going to come down. She's helping us. So that will be all fine. But back to our move to Wichita Falls. So I know if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this, but Tilo just commissioned in June. Yeah, he commissioned in June, so he is officially an officer in the Air Force. So excited for him. His first, I guess, assignment, you can call it, everyone kind of gets like their jobs. They know what their job is. So he gets to go to more school and more training. So he's going to pilot training at Sheppard Air Force Base in Wichita Falls, Texas. They call it NJET, Euro-NATO Joint Jet Pilot Training. So instead of him just training with other pilots from the United States, people he like might know, we do know people there, but it's also gonna be Euro-NATO pilots, which is really cool. He keeps telling us we need to like learn languages so we can like talk to them, which I think we're gonna try to either learn, he knows German, he's German. So we're either gonna learn Italian first, which I'm Italian, or we're gonna learn German. He knows it, but like learn it better. Because it would just be cool to know language before we get there, or when we're there. So his actual EAD date is until February. So we're in like one of those situations right now where it was either we stay here, which this is my hometown, like I've lived here my whole life, and Tila's been here for 5 years. We were like, we don't really want to be in Florida anymore. Like personally, I'm over it. Love you, Mom and Dad, but like it's time for me to go. So we decided we were gonna move early to where we're going. I actually, thankfully, it was such a blessing. I just got offered a job, I think 2 weeks ago now, at the local TV that I wanted to always work in the media, which I'm super, super grateful that I will already have a job ready for me when we get there. So that also helped with kind of like why we're gonna move early. I will be working there as a digital producer with a focus in social media is what they told me. So I'll probably be editing a lot of videos, writing posts for their apps or for Facebook or Instagram, anything like that. And then in my interview, they asked me if I was comfortable being on camera. Of course I said yes. I was like, oh yes, I love the camera. The camera loves me. I said I was comfortable being on camera, I guess. Possibly if I get to a scene first, if that ever happens, you know. I don't think I would necessarily be on camera maybe, but just narrating what is going on. Everyone I see, I'm like, did you hear? I finally got a job. I've been working in retail all throughout college, so I'm very grateful. It's definitely a blessing in our lives for me to find a job, even though it took me a year after college. But you know, the word I'm not gonna say kind of like didn't help the situation. So his EAD is not until February. So also, I'm learning all of this as we go. So excuse me if I use the wrong lingo or terminology or I say something wrong. I'm gonna have Tila watch this beforehand just so he can like be like, yes, you're explaining this right or saying this right. We've been dating for over a year, but obviously he was doing the AFROTC stuff, Air Force ROTC, when we first started dating, and now this is like commissioned in the Air Force. So he knows more than I do, but we're also learning together as a new Air Force and military family, I guess you could say, military couple. So his EAD isn't until February, but he could also be casual status when, that was a cat. He could also be casual status when we first get there, which we've been hearing from some people who got there that they've already been casual status for like a few months, or they're getting casual for a few months when they get there. So that means he won't start training right away, which is great because we will have more time to get things settled, even though we'll be pretty settled when we get there. But he right now, we both actually work at Target. Love Target. So we're both working at Target. I of course have my job at the TV station. He is trying to find something to do in the meantime so that we can still be making money and paying our rent, because the whole time from when you graduate to EAD, the Air Force is not paying you. Of course, like, you have the option to take out a loan. That was something that we both, as like a couple, decided we didn't want to take out a loan. We didn't want to owe anyone any money. We both currently are debt-free with our college education, which we are very, very grateful for. And we talk about that all the time, how we are super, super grateful that we, you know, left college with no debt. So we were like, why do we want to start getting into that now when our parents, you know, tried so hard to help us and, you know, set us up on the right path. We decided a loan was not in our options. So we both basically just have to keep grinding and make money, which will be a little easier now that I'm starting my career in September. And then we know his EAD is February, so we know he will get his first paycheck, maybe March, something like that. But in the meantime, the Air Force does not pay him or give any type of like BAH, anything like that. I came up with an idea when I was asleep. This was like maybe last week. I literally was closing my eyes, falling asleep. And I literally, Teal was awake watching YouTube. He stays up till like 2 a.m. watching YouTube, and I'm asleep at like 10. So I literally don't even open my eyes. And I'm like, Teal, I need you to text this to me so I remember it in the morning. I was like, I want us to film like a finances, like couples, like how we manage our finances together. Because I feel like we do a pretty good job, and we mix in a lot of like travel, we just budget our money very well for the money that we are making right now, which will be even easier in the future. But we budget our money very well, and I love watching couples, like young couples, videos of like what they spend their money on, how they do it. You know, are you putting your money in stocks? Tila would talk for hours about that, but I love those videos, so I'm definitely gonna film a video like that probably when we move. We'll do that, and I'll have him in the video with me because he's the smarter one with that. I'm pretty good, but he actually looks at the numbers and manages all of that, and we have like all the credit cards and all that stuff, so I'll do a video about that. Our plan for moving, I feel like that's the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about. Our game plan is everything that you saw will be packed up in boxes. This whole room behind us has all of our furniture in it that we're taking with us. So we're gonna pack up. We're gonna get either like the Penske or the U-Haul, like, what are they, like 20 foot? We have a lot of stuff. Not like a lot, but like big items. Like we have a 6-piece, 5-piece couch, I believe. 1, 2, 3. I think it's 6-piece couch. And we have like my old bedroom furniture. We have some patio furniture. My parents bought us all of our kitchenware. My dad is super, super helpful with all that. He got us like all the pans we're gonna cook in. He's like very particular and wanted to get us the nicest possible things he could, because that's just how he is. So super grateful, but we have tons of boxes. We probably have 40 boxes of stuff. And then as you saw, I come with a lot of baggage, aka my clothes. Tila doesn't have as many clothes, but I have a lot. So we have a lot coming with us. So our game plan is we're gonna get the truck, and then I will be driving my car alongside with the 2 kittens, because it's just easier to bring both cars at the same time. We were debating us going together in the truck and then him flying back, then getting the car and driving up. We were like, no, like what's the point of that? It's easier for, you know, him to drive the truck and me drive alongside of him, so that, you know, I know that everything's okay, and him not have to drive like alone at all in anything. Actually, that's kind of a lie, because then our plan after that is we're gonna get there. We're not bringing a bed or a mattress or anything like that, so we are gonna have to go buy stuff probably in the first few days we get there. And then Tilo's parents have a washer and dryer, which if you hear that noise, that's the kittens. I apologize. His parents have a washer and dryer that they said that we could take. So our plan for that, if that does happen, is he's gonna fly to his parents' house in Connecticut. It's either in New York or Connecticut where the washer and dryer is at. I forget which home it's at, but I believe it's Connecticut. So then he will fly to Connecticut, get the washer and dryer, and then he will take a car possibly that his parents were thinking about giving him, and just drive that back. So that's kind of our whole game plan with that. So we would be getting to Texas around, oh my God, you guys are crazy. I wish you could see this. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna spare you guys seeing how awful it looks with all of our clothes everywhere. But they're going crazy. So we would get to Wichita Falls September 3rd or 4th, I believe, or the 2nd or the 3rd. So we are stopping twice along the way. You did not. Are you okay? Did your brother push you? Anyways, please excuse what just happened. So that was kind of our whole plan for our moving plan. And then, as I was saying before, since we are getting there in September, we'll have September, October, November, December, January, February. We'll have 5 months until he like enters active duty. So he's gonna either try to transfer his job or find just like a little work from home job. So yeah, that is kind of my update, I guess I wanted to just snugs that are gonna leave. Lang never likes to be held at all. He always wants to go. This one is the baby. My little puppy. This was kind of my little life update, catch up. I'm going to spend my whole entire day packing. Yay. Tilo left this morning. He's working and today is my day off. And he was like, I get off at 4. I'd really like if you could have all of your clothes packed. And I was like, okay, I will do that. Which I've already packed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already packed 4 like huge things and I still have so much. So that's gonna be my day. If anyone has any tips on packing, I already got one tip about pack a like first night thing with all the stuff you need the first night, like just maybe like a change of clothes, like your toothpaste, like that type of thing. But if you have any packing tips or any traveling, driving, I mean, I feel like we're gonna be pretty okay. But if you have any tips about anything, please let me know. Because this is my first time moving from home. So this is all just a big learning process for me. Tilo has obviously moved before because he's not from here. But this is my first time and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little overwhelming. I think this is it for this video. Make sure to comment, give me any moving suggestions, tips, tricks, whatever, because I need help. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and then give this video a big thumbs up.